every normal human being. Perfectly said. Okay. What do you do when you're angry? Is a question on board. What do you do when you are angry? Because in the first place, my motivation is I'm going to teach you the fastest way of managing anger before I start the topic of anger tomorrow. Because in this lecture of how to become a side chick and a baby mama, is it a difficult task? Know the tidbits, the rudiments, the things to do, so you become a good side chick and a forever loving and caring baby mama. You need first to know how you react when you are angry. So angry, as we all know, is an emotion characterized by an antagonistic reaction towards someone or something, you know. When we say we are antagonized or antagonism, like it's an emotion that drives you as a result of a sin. It's like you are feeling that somebody has deliberately done something to you which is wrong. So that is it. That's anger. But anger naturally has two ways. So anger is a two-edged sword. So Bible says, be angry and sin not. Ephesians chapter 4 verse 26. It says, be angry. And sin not. Let the sun not go down on your wrath. So the Bible is using two different words. Here the motivation very well. If you see me YouTube because it's food for thought. Here did you find share a page. So wrath and anger. Wrath and anger. What is the difference between wrath and anger? Is there a difference between wrath and anger? Because most of us might not really understand what I'm saying. An intense emotional aggravation with an antagonistic mentality. Somebody has done something against me. That is, the emotion become unbearable. But anger is in two forms. It is either a good tool or a bad tool. The reason why I'm doing this is anger, I've explained. And as the Bible says, be angry. And sin not. Not but sin not. No. Be careful when you're reading Bible. It says, be angry. It's a command. Olivia, be angry. Kojo, Be angry. Amina, be angry. Be angry, you watching me. Be angry. It's serious, eh? Because Ephesians chapter 4 verse 26, it says, be angry. Number 2, and sin not. It means that anger is a necessity in the state of every normal human being. But what you need is to control the anger. So I ask you, what do you do when you are angry? This is my motivation. By this, it continues to say, don't just live not to sin. Don't allow the sun to go down upon your wrath. What is wrath? So there's difference between wrath and anger. So when one is angry, the likelihood of the sun going down upon their wrath is there. Wrath is the reaction of an anger for revenge. Hey, this definition is not anywhere. Evelyn, are you there? So anytime somebody is exhibiting signs of wrath, W-R-A-T-H, wrath. It says, don't let the sun go upon your wrath. The wrath and anger are not the same, but the intense vengeance mentality of anger is wrath. So when people are angry and they want to retaliate, it becomes wrath. So for a woman to break a bottle and slash the face of a baby mama, she was angry and wanted to, she came there angry. She got angry. And she was allowing the sun to go down on the anger, which is wrath. So wrath is the result of an angry person. And I say anger is in two forms. It could be a good one or a bad one. Because the rhetorical effect of anger is the issue we have to learn how to deal with. Vengeance. Teach him a lesson because you are angry. No anger lasts for long. Every anger has a limitation and a stop point. So if your anger can go beyond the rays of the sun, then it is no more anger, but wrath. And that wrath would generate into murder, premeditated murder, vengeance, which is for the Lord. Then you take it in your hands. This is how come you can take a wine glass, break it to slash the face of a fellow woman. How do you behave when you are angry? What do you do when you are angry? My friend, hear me. The result of your anger should either be for a positive change or an everlasting remembrance of vengeance. Has the sun gone down on your anger? Now let me go quickly to why this is my motivation. I want to motivate you to revisit what you do when you are angry and see if you are managing your anger or you are dealing with your anger. Anger has two ways. It is either good or bad. The one who is angry must manage his or her anger. And the one who is supposedly being the one creating the anger must learn to deal with the angry person. So the angry person will manage his or her anger, and whoever is the one who is the presbyter, the cause of the anger, will rather deal with the angry person. And in dealing with the angry person, because you might not be angry and there's nothing wrong with you, thank you very much, Evelyn, the likelihood of you fanning more anger so that the sun will go down on the wrath, which is the escalation and the metamorphosis and the growing of anger to wrath, to become vengeance. So wrath is the vengeance of the senior brother or the birth order of anger. So you cannot have wrath until you start from anger. But as anger starts, it has black and white keys. So no anger comes only with white keys. Every anger comes with black and white keys. So it is up and down for you to have thoughts. So it says, be angry, Evelyn. Be angry. Be angry. Be angry. But as you are getting angry, sin not. Today, anger is in two ways. It's either good or bad. How do you, or what do you do when you're angry? Majority of the people that came to write today, apart from two people who said, it depends on the situation, the time, and the particular issue. They have justified something. I'm not treating anger. Our topic is it difficult to be a side chick and a baby mama? That's a question. Because I'm going to give you tidbits on how to manage yourself as a baby mama and a side chick. And the first ingredient for every normal human being is to know your behavior when you are angry. Somebody said, I become mute. One said, I am silent. One said, I walk away. Others said, it depends. Can you tell me what you do when you are angry? If today you can really say, this is what I do when I'm angry, then I'm telling you, you have control over your anger. That the sun will not go down on it for it to disgrace you as a wrath. Hey, there she comes. Somebody came and said she's Sandra Free. I said, hey, I have two free years in my system. This is the lady I was talking about. Hey, Doreen, welcome. Thank you very much for coming. I love you crazily. The level of, the level you find yourself and still giving chance to some of us. I mean, to be able to talk to you, I see it like, Charlie, may God grant you higher grounds. Because even the politicians, we want to talk to them. We find it difficult to access them. And you, just by a simple message, can get them from the presidency to the food soldier. It means that your level is high. And I am doing live. You have come to join. Thank you for being here. I love you, girl. The only thing I'm expecting from you is try and love me back and share the page right now. Doreen, share with me and the other people for the first time in your life. What do you do when you are angry? Evelyn. Evelyn Crab, I seen her angry before. Thank you very much. Have I seen Evelyn angry? No, not yet. I know. No, I know Evelyn when she's angry. No, I've not seen you angry before, but I know when you are. Okay, so I think we should know the difference between anger and upset. God, no problem. When Evelyn is upset, you hear no problem. You know when she's, I watch all the people around me. I watch them when they have problem with their when at times they go to work and come and I think they have a misunderstanding. And when I start hearing his head saying no problem, no problem, I know something has gone wrong. So there are times I'll invite her to increase what is going on, or come and not in support. I do things deliberately. They will say I'm going just to see how people react when they are angry. Doreen, every you to tell me, Evelyn, write for me. I mean, it's not by force. There are people here today. If I ask them to write when they are angry, what they do, it might cause trouble 10 years after. So I will force you to do, because that alone can cause you to be angry. Jesus Christ became angry in the temple. Was he a good anger or a bad anger? Unfortunately, that exercise of Jesus Christ was as a sign of immaturity. No, don't, it's not blaspheming. Don't get it wrong. Don't get it wrong and get it twisted. When we say people have a sign of immaturity, and it's not because Jesus Christ doesn't know what he was about. But there are some things that happen around you, and usually it is normal. But because of the terrain, you get upset about it. There are some girls that automatically, everybody who sees you will want to make advances to you that they love you. The way you talk to them, they think you are falling for them. There are women today who are getting upset with men because they think the men don't respect them. And I have a lot of girls like that around me. Why is every man interested in me? They all want to sleep with me. What is them on me? Is it wrong to be a beautiful girl? Is it wrong to dress nicely? Can't I be free in my dress? So wife will come home very angry. And this is one of the things I want to tell any wife. Don't go to town and come home and tell your husband people are crashing on you. It is a foolish activity. How was work? I'm tired. I want to stop this work. Everybody's office you go, because of small business, they want to have sex with you before they give you. What is it? Don't get angry and come and say this to your husband at home. You are only a foolish woman to start announcing your frustration, your anger as a result of what you think you are feeling to your husband. Very soon he will use it against you. Very soon you will come home and stop work because of this complaint. Very soon the vegetable husband of yours will use that word against you. Sandra Efriye, I will be still for 2 weeks. I will be still for 2 weeks, please. Okay, so it means that you move for 2 weeks. Be still and know that I am Lord. Be still and know that I am Lord. Be still and know that I... Oh God. Charlie, me, I know I can sing. Especially when you see the two. Look, go and watch my video and Doria Free's video. Charlie, when we're singing together like that, when I come to Ghana, we're going to record an album and deal with the Shatawales and the Stoneboys. You know what I'm talking about? Share. This Jesus issue is very deep. Please don't allow people to be angry with you, please. Good. Why will you be angry with me for saying that the reaction of Jesus in the temple was as a result of immaturity? So next week, when I come to teach anger management, you understand why you shouldn't be angry with me to insult me when I'm standing here on my feet. So my motivation for you is check the way you react when you are angry. And remember, the final destination of your anger, one way or the other, must result either in a good way or in a bad way. Today, those of you who become quiet when you're angry, does it help you? If yes, tell us. If no, change. Those of you who become mute, that when you're angry, you are mute. My sweetheart says she becomes still. How many husbands at home, when they are angry, there is Third World War? Because they are angry, no money for food. Because they are angry, no sex. Because they are angry, they won't serve you food. Because they are angry, nothing runs in that house. Miss Adelaide Courty. Whoa. I will not talk for 2 weeks, but I can sleep well. Hey, Sandra Free. Okay, so my last point on that issue, then I go for the topic. Next week I will expand anger the more. I want you to understand that the reaction of your anger is as a result of your temperament profile. And in temperament profile, we have 5 forms of temperament. Not in any other special order. We have the melancholy, we have the phlegmatic, we have the sanguine, we have the supine, we have the choleric. So I think I did 5. The melancholy, the sanguine, the phlegmatic, the supine, and the choleric. Each of these temperaments controls your anger. Please, I don't think I can live with Sandra in the same house for 2 weeks not talking to me. I can't stand people not talking to me in the same house. So if Sandra is angry and the sun has gone down on her anger and she has become revengeful through wrath, what is happening to her emotions? For 2 weeks, 14 days, no talking, 14 days, sign language, 14 days, missing link. Know what you do. You can't be mute when you are angry. When you are angry, learn how to talk. So, these ingredients are what you need, so you become a good side chick or a good baby mama. Can we have a good side chick? How can a side chick be good? How can a baby mama be good? So my question for us we are discussing today is, as I invite you to my meal, is it difficult to be a side chick and a baby mama? Is it difficult? Now we have moved to our main topic. that maximum the next 22 minutes will end. Is it difficult to be a side chick? Is it difficult? Now you understand that the standard of operating within the atmosphere of anger. The Marot case in Accra saw the woman breaking the glass, slashing the face of a baby mama because she was angry. I know by this time she will be regretting for her actions because the said person was in the space with a title, either a side chick or a baby mama. So, is it wrong?